I'm at the bench today to have a look at this kit. It's brand new from Aoshima. It's a snap car kit in 124. It's a Hako car. I got it in white, which is really cool. The party trick of this kit is you don't need glue, you don't need paint. It's super beginner friendly, and it's brand new. So like the mold's gonna be super crispy and nice, hopefully. I did open it up to take off all the bags, you know, so they don't crinkle in the camera. But that's about all I've seen of it. I'll just put that there, and here we go. The most important bit is the model body itself. Look how nice and crispy it is. It is molded in color. I think it is like molded in the plastic of the car, and it has some sort of, I think, clear coat maybe on it, but I'm greasing it all up. But you can see the badges here. They're just flat. There's no detail on them. That'll be on the stickers. Molded in blinker. Man, this body looks really nice. It's so crispy. Holes for the spoiler, holes for the whatever that thing is, probably a, I don't know, a badge, and a cutout where you can just chuck that the flare on. But it looks really nice. It looks perfect. No warping, no nothing. The mold lines, I can see them just a little bit here, so they probably run up and across and down. Shouldn't be a big issue, because I'm going to paint this for sure. And the next bit will be the fancy dancy chrome. Looks lovely. Focus please. The grille, tail lights, wipers, mirrors, bumpers, which is really cool. They sprue on the underside, so this will go on the car like that. So when you clip it off, it doesn't ruin the chrome, which I think is awesome. So you don't have to re-chrome anything, which is just a pain sometimes. There's a glass, one piece. So you know that's only one piece. You don't have to muck around with, you know, 800 bits of clear glass that you have to handle carefully. You can just have one nice one to drop in there. And again, no glue. You don't need glue. There's the bonnet or the hood in American. It's molded in the exact same color. It's all good. What's that? That's a spoiler, which is cool. And next will be, I didn't open that, there's too many parts. That's the tires and the poly caps and the axles. The tire detail looks really nice. Next will be just some various bits. This is cool, the suspension thing they're doing. We saw it on the Lamborghini kits, where it's just super duper simplified. You don't need to worry about, you know, if you're just wanting to do a curbside, no underside detail. There's the arches. They look really cool. It's so handy you don't have to mask around them. And there's some interior parts, wheels of course, I'll be changing those. Brakes, all that sort of fun stuff. The wheels turn, they steer, so that'll be that, whatever that is, the apparatus. Yeah, that's that one. The next one is the biggest one. This is cool. I'm really excited about that. The interior, aside from the seats and the steering column and the steering wheel, it's just all one bit. I love that. It's less parts to prime separately, and if you're gonna paint it or flock it or whatever, it's just all there in one go, easy to mask off each individual part. Masking off the actual cushions will probably just be just as tricky as doing something else, but the dash detail looks really nice for a snapper, as we call them, I suppose. Yeah, no, that looks really cool. The chassis is all molded in one piece. You can see there just the super simple suspension setup. Just even the back is just chuck a rod through with an axle, which is fine. You can go full detail or as much as you want. You know, someone will probably do 3D parts for, like, you know, engine bays and suspension bits and all that sort of stuff, but I prefer, you know, just to keep it a bit more simple, you know, because that's my middle name, it's simple. The seats look really cool. I don't think I'll change those over. I don't really mind all that much to have the stock seats. And what's in the bottom here? Let's have a look. Oh, these are just the headlights. Really good. The blinkers, tail lights, and some little red tail lights for you. Nice and simple. Here's some cardboard. What is this? Oh, it's a little house to put to put it in. That's cool. I hope there's instructions for it, because I'm not, there we go. I'm not the smartest cookie. It's like a little stage plinth looking thing. That's awesome. I like that. You'll never mistake it. You'll never wonder what it is with those. That's really fun. What's this? These are on their website. You go to the Aoshima website and you can find a maker for license plates. I forgot what they were called. You go there and you can, it's all in Japanese of course, but you know, you can use a translator, and it's telling you like what all the parts are. That's the seal, different classes of vehicle. I think yellow is for the K cars, I think, and white is just regular, and they have all special ones, and you print them off. Wow, there's lots. It would have been really cool if those were like actual size and could cut them out and use them. That'd be really handy if someone doesn't have a printer. But yeah, their website has a license plate maker, which is really cool. I've used it before to make like images of license plates and have them made into decals. And it's super handy. All the prefectures and all the classes and all the special backgrounds. I'm sure there's one with like cherries on it from, yeah, there it is, from a certain prefecture that's famous for their cherries for some reason. But yeah, check it out if you need like Japanese license plates. And here's the stickers. I'll try not to shine it too much. But these are cool in that like they're not like regular stickers. They have some like, you can mold them to shape sort of, and they don't like go cattywampus on you, which is really, they can be challenging with these like border ones to put on, but they're super handy. Like if you don't really care all that much about super duper detail and all that sort of stuff, it's a good alternative to you know, masking and painting or using BMF and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, I like them, especially for the badges, because they're cut really close. It saves me mucking around with photo etch on a simple sort of build. And what else is in here? Let's see. Come out of there. Here's some decals. Water slide decals for badges and stuff if you want to go that route, and number plates and gauges and all that fun stuff. And the instructions, I won't be using these. I'll probably end up using them. Yeah, but here we go. Simple, snap together, should be super fun. Like I said, this is part of the Aoshima Scale Modeling Mates campaign thing, where they sent a bunch of us the same kit, the same bunch of kits, and we build them at the same time. I think there's 5 or 6 of us, and we can all share photos and learn a little bit about that with the difference in skill levels. There's beginners and experts, and somehow I slipped in there, you know, but it should be really fun to see how everybody builds them differently. I'll link everything down in the description thing of the other people building these, and Aoshima's page on Instagram. I'm not sure if I'll make like videos of the actual building of this, but you can see on my Instagram, I'll link it down below. I'll probably put up loads of pictures and that sort of thing. For the wheels, I was kind of thinking of using these. I think it's like Weld or Wold or Weds or something, Octopus Racing. They're 3D printed, and I painted them in gunmetal. These are just old ones. I don't know if I'll change them or not, but that's kind of what I was thinking, kind of like a more muscle car sort of vibe. And for the paint, I was thinking of this Zerk airbrush stuff, charcoal black, just to make it look kind of evil, you know, or kind of like menacing. Well, we'll see. I don't know. It can change on a whim. Yeah, this is. I'm super thankful to be a part of Aoshima's little program that they're doing. They're celebrating 100 years of being, I suppose, existing. There's some little QR codes there. I don't know if they'll show up. But yeah, I thought that was kind of cool, which is kind of interesting, I suppose, to see how far they've come from their older stuff to their brand new stuff that goes together super well. If you've had the 132 scales or the Lamborghinis, the Liberty Walk ones, they go together amazingly. If you want to get into model building, this would be probably good, but I would probably start with the 32 scale because they're probably cheaper, just to get an idea. But the only tools you'd need is nippers, which are super cheap and handy to find. And I'll have a set right here that I got from Let me pull up a sticker. Scout Riders, thanks man, they're super awesome. They do the job, you know. that's all you need. If anything, anyone's looking for tools and kits and paint and aftermarket and all that sort of stuff, check him out. Edgar, who runs scoutriders.com, is one of us. He's a model builder, so he sells stuff he cares about, and he uses the stuff he sells really well. So check him out if you're in the market for it. But yeah, that's about it. Check me out on Instagram and do stuff, and I'm going to build that. I'm going to do model kit stuff to that. I'm super excited. Thanks again, Aoshima, and I'll link everything down that I mentioned down in the bottom below this, so it's easy to find.